Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there's a story that was shared on The Nation whereby the business operators in Naivasha and Nakuru County at large are decrying because of lack of market to sell their product or their services. And remember, this problem is coming after President William Samoei Ruto gave an executive order reverting back to Mombasa the SGR operations. Remember, to some extent, Uhuru Kenyatta had opened a dry port in Naivasha, but during campaign, Rigathi Gachagua told the Kenyans that the dry port in Naivasha is helping no one. No Kikuyu and no any other Kenyan was benefiting from that. He blackmailed the people of Nakuru and Naivasha at large that that entity was only helping Kenyatta family because, after all, it was, of course, diverted into the Kenyatta farm. That was the narrative from Rigathi Gachagua. But at least William Samoei Ruto was a little bit open because it was clear during the campaign. He told the people of Mombasa, and for those who are clear could have it, that if he will become the president, the first thing he will do for people of Mombasa will to revert back the SGR operations. He was clear. But Gachagua duped the people of Naivasha. For those who are not keen, but for those who are keen, even when they were voting, they were clear. Because the question was that, how are you benefiting from the SGR? What are the good things that have come with the SGR operations in Naivasha? And what are you going to lose as a businessman, as a Mboga, as a Bodaboda operator, as a taxi operator, and any other person there? That was the big question they needed to ask themselves before they make that decision. And by the way, for your information, Nakuru County largely voted for UDA and President William Samoei Ruto, up to 75%. That is so huge. In fact, in Nakuru, I think all members of parliament actually are a UDA, and most of them are women. So this is a UDA zone. Even in Naivasha itself, it has a member of parliament from UDA party. So they were making an informed decision right away from business operators and those customers and everyone and all the residents of Naivasha and Nakuru at large. But today I want to use this opportunity to just try and explain some of the advantages that SGR brought to Naivasha and what these people are going to miss, because I see the complaints are coming, but again they were warned earlier. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you're not subscribed, so my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that President Uhuru Kenyatta, when he directed the operation of SGR to Naivasha, actually, this was a blessing to all residents of Naivasha because there was job opportunity. And by the way, those who are crying that, oh, because SGR activities were returned back to Naivasha, to Mombasa, that we are people who have lost jobs directly. The truth of the matter is that most of these people have not lost their job. They have simply been transferred to Mombasa to work there. So already they are sorted out. The people who have really lost here, they are the businessmen, and actually those are the people who are crying as of now. Number one, SGR brought job opportunities to the people of Naivasha directly for those who got direct employment into that property, because this was a new property being developed there. So that was the first thing. Secondly, infrastructure at least was upgraded in Naivasha because of that a major project that was happening there. So in terms of road development came in terms of the SGR now is around, you can use it for transport, those who are doing business. So infrastructure phase was upgraded in Naivasha. That was the second thing. And number 3, after this upgrade, of course, Naivasha attracted investors into this area. And once the investors got attracted to Naivasha, then the business came in. Number 1, rental business. Because you have people who are already working here. They need somewhere to live. Therefore, landlord got a chance to live, to build houses. People got a job now. Kama wewe ni carpenter, masonry, hivyo ulipata kazi. And therefore, in Naivasha, we got people who now became landlords. Secondly, there are people who also went into the hospitality industry. We have people who want those services of the hotel. So you are building hotels to host people there. We have the truck drivers who will sleep over when they come for their goods. So the hospitality industry was booming in Naivasha. That means already you are indirectly employing people, but now through the private sector. Utahitaji ku employ a receptionist, mtu wa housekeeping, mtu wa steward, a chef, and the line goes on. We have people who are now developing the shops there, retailers, and people who went to bringing in the supermarket in the area. By the way, you are also creating an employment. Ukishafungua one supermarket there, a line of people, you will employ them right away, from cleaner, and those will serve people on counter, managers, and even supervisors. That was good. Another thing is that even Mama Mboga in the village there got something to smile about, because these people here need vegetable. Wanahitaji sukuma, wanahitaji nyanya na kitunguo. Of course, they were readily available because the market also was there. Another person who was benefiting is a Bodaboda, because you are taking these people to duty and back. The taxi driver, even the matatu drivers and the matatu owners, they got business because people are going to work and back. Therefore, business was booming, and of course, you have something to smile about. People who work in restaurants, they had business because people need to eat. So you are employing people, and again, you become a boss or a CEO of your own business. Petrol stations, because now we have activities going on. People need to fuel their cars, their motorbikes, and everything there. Therefore, you promote business as you become a CEO or a business owner. All these things, actually, it was a creation of wealth and job opportunity to the residents of Naivasha. Now, between Gachagua and William Ruto, who was lying to the people of Naivasha and who told the truth to the people of Naivasha? Remember, Gachagua is from Mount Kenya. Watu wengi wenye wanakaa kule Naivasha, they are Kikuyus. So your own son lied to you. Because according to Gachagua, he was clear, as I said at the beginning, that the SGR was going to Kenyatta farm. And therefore, this is Kenyatta family business. What the people forgot was that it was creating unemployment. But then why do you cry if you allowed Gachagua to lie in your face and you made a wrong decision? Ruto did not lie. He was clear from the word go that if he become president, then the services will be reverted back to Mombasa. But Gachagua told the Kenyans that even you Luyas, you Luos, you Kambas, when you are crying about SGR going to Nakuru and helping the Kikuyu community or hivyo, tusienda kwa maneno mengi, because now we don't want to go into those ethic things. Alikuwa anamwambia we are also crying as Kikuyus. But now, the people who are feeling the pain more, they are the same people whom Gachagua was lying to. His own people. They are the one now crying that there's no business. Someone brought in a big stock. Now it is in bulky. Vitu sasa zinaanza kuoza because there's no market. Because as we are speaking now, all the services have been reverted to Mombasa. No operations at all in Naivasha. Sasa watu wa hoteli, where do you get customers? Who will come to sleep in those rooms? The people who have been running restaurants. Who will come to eat your food? Mama Mboga, who had a big stock, and she was sure of the market. Now where is your market? The taxi driver. Sasa utalipaje loan kama ulichukua loan ukanunua taxi? Mtu ya bodaboda. I'm speaking this because I know 70% were to William Ruto. Sasa, it is time now to enjoy the kind of government you people put in place. This thing has happened to everyone. Even some of us here, when we are doing our content, like me, without lying, I would say I've been supporting Railaodinga. That's clear. But then there was also the other side of this, because not everyone was supporting the side I was supporting. To admit here, even me, I lost 1,000 subscribers. But I thank God, in 1 month I recovered. Now new people are on board. So after losing 1,000, I got another 1,000. But I made this decision when I was sure of what I'm looking for. Whether Raila get it or not, but at least I believed in his ideology. So I'm happy to be part of the people who are selling that ideology to the electorate. But now, look on someone who was running such a booming business, but then you make a wrong decision because you don't want to listen. You're just following what social media is talking about and the lies that Gachagua was selling. Right now, Gachagua was looking for a job. And yes, Gachagua has a job. The second highest office in this land, second most respected office. He was looking for a job, and you people have employed him. But the question is, what is your financial status as of now? That's the question. Thank you so much for listening to me on this family. Good God bless you. See you in the next video, but let us meet in the comment section.